Still.
I knew that was coming.
Did you? Well, it's because
totally knew.
I'm caught in a late 90s, early aughts cycle.
Yeah.
NSYNC's getting back together.
I heard.
Britney's dancing but with knives. What are you doing? They did a wellness check. What you doing with those knives, Britt?
We don't know.
And then they left. And then, oops, she did it again. Hey, guys, welcome to Cold Hands, Warm Hearts. We're talking all Britney all the time today. All right, so we did is dress rehearsal. And now we're gonna do it. Okay, so I says to Ashley, hey guys. What? No, that's not what I said. I'm gonna not jump to that. I says to Ashley, we could do a whole podcast on Britney, and you said
we got a lot of material.
And I said, not in her clothes, we don't.
Oh.
Not in those bikinis. Hey guys, welcome to Cold Hands and Warm Hearts. I'm Brandon Birdwell. I'm one of the Cold Hands Warm Hearts podcasting duo.
Hi guys. I'm Ashley Engle. I'm the other half. Welcome to episode 69 of the podcast.
Welcome everybody. Welcome one and all.
Welcome.
It's a good day. It's a good day, except for the fact that my blood sugar is in a spiral.
Is it?
Yeah, well, it's 5:30.
You hungry?
I eat at 5.
Are you hungry?
I'm hungry, and I had to wait on you. I'm in here taking sips of pickle juice to hold me over. Sodium. It's my love language. We've discussed this. And so whenever I'm feeling like when Daddy needs to hold himself over, he's a little pickle.
Picky.
Pepino.
Picky juice.
A picky juice and a picky. And then I'll get a turkey, like a deli turkey or a deli ham, and then with some mostaza.
Yes.
Some yellow mostaza amarillo. Amaria. Lo siento, Zeke. For that.
Do you know?
No, probably not, but go ahead.
Okay. When you are feeling like you're famished, and you need a little holdover. So you're going to do a turkey slice.
Turkey slice.
And a swig of pickle juice?
Turkey slice and a swig of pick. I do. I swig a pick and I on the turkey.
With mustard.
One summer when we moved, me, Dustin, Ryan, and Jake, dear friends, to California to sell security systems door to door.
I remember in Compton.
I survived on deli turkey with pepper on it.
Pepper?
Just a little pepper.
Just a little black pepper?
Just some spice. To make me...
And that's why when you came home to be in my wedding...
I looked like a goblin.
You were very thin.
I looked like a goblin.
You were very
thin. And the only thing that was saving me, the only thing that made me not look like a full-blown 1920s Dracula, like from a Nosferatu. Because I'll tell you what, you thin me out too much. You Ozempic me down a little bit. And this beak... will Nosferatu. No, because I lose weight everywhere but my nose. Well, it stays.
It's the Birdwell schnoz.
We've got him. I can smell another Birdwell from a mile away. But listen,
I'm right here.
The only thing that saved me from looking like full blown Nosferatu is that I had been beating the streets in the California heats.
Yeah, you did.
And so I was a suntan boy.
You had some color.
I was a suntan boy with a puka shell necklace.
Yes, you were.
Puka shell necklace.
And no alarm system sales.
Well, 2 and 1 returned because they couldn't make the payments. Because
That's a successful summer.
The type of people, well, when you make $250 a sale and it's a full summer. Now, I'm going to let you do the math. on how I did.
The turkey and pepper.
And then one day Jake just stopped going into work.
Sure.
Just stopped. We'd leave and come home and he'd be watching like Blind Date.
Sure.
Just by himself.
And honestly, the statute of limitations, it's okay to say that now.
Well,
it's okay to share that.
What are they gonna do? I
don't know. You told me they're no longer a company. They're defunct.
Well, we should have seen the alarm bells. They're an alarm company.
But when you came back for my wedding, you were V-thin.
Yeah, well, I lost weight because I wanted to upstage you. I look great in white.
Brandon showed up in a white dress, and I was like,
back
it up.
And it was backless. I did a real nice twirl on my way in.
It was a moment.
Just to let people see all this. And I just said, baby, it got back. And I showed everyone my big, skinny back.
And then you started dancing with knives.
It
down
looked
the
like it
aisle.
had scales. I looked like Christian Bale in The Machinist. Just an absolute emaciated
No, you didn't. But here's what did happen.
skeleton man.
No. Here's what did happen, though. We show up to the church for our wedding, which was in August 3rd. And the AC had been turned off all weekend. The wedding was on Saturday night. There was a heat wave at this time.
And its name was Jeff Engle.
And its name was my husband.
And his name was Jeff Engle in a cummerbund.
That's right. But there was a heat wave additionally that summer.
There's a heat wave coming, and his name is Jeff Engle. Yeah. That's Michael McDonald singing at your wedding.
That's pretty good.
There's Jeff Engle's in a cummerbund. I got a pile of cheese at the reception. My brother got skinny and I came back home, and now he looks like Nosferatu. There's a heat wave coming.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Okay.
Yamo, be there.
In addition to the heat wave, we also had a cricket
There's
infestation.
a heat wave coming. I know that I love the only reason I did it is because you went, like you were trying to stop it. Don't do it. Michael.
Hey.
Cummerbund.
Anyway, so it was like 115 degrees. Also a cricket infestation.
Sure.
That summer, that August.
It will go down in history as the summer of the crickets.
It was. And so Crindy and I remember before the reception and Harry B, you were backstage eating turkey with pepper on it.
I was just trying to bulk. Trying to bulk for
up.
I was just trying to make it to the ceremony without fainting is what I was trying to do.
But that's the point. So before the ceremony began, Crindy, Harry, and I were literally barehanding piles of crickets and tossing them out the door and just slamming the door, just trying to get them out of the thing. And then the AC did not do its job.
And I'll tell you what, the fact that you didn't take these as signs that you might be making a mistake shows that you were there for it.
They were affirmations that I had chosen correctly. But when I watched the wedding video the other day on VHS with my children,
yeah, sure,
you were on the top step.
Yeah, I was.
You were swaying from the heat.
No, I was swaying because I had a one earbud and it was going, there's a heat wave coming and my sister's getting married to Jeff.
Earbuds didn't exist.
115 degrees and crickets all over the place.
No, but it was the heat and you were so thin.
Yeah.
You almost passed out.
I did almost pass out.
You almost upstaged me. And you better be glad you did.
Don't do it because then there's a real heat wave coming.
That's right.
And her name's Ashley Engle. Now Engle. I apparently make a habit of this because at Ted and Sophia's wedding.
Hi, Ted and Sophia.
Hi, Ted and Sophia.
And
Theo and Te Quattro. Yeah. I was at their wedding in a church, bad AC not working.
Man.
Pouring sweat. I looked
in
like
a rented tux.
Dom DeLuise on the stand at trial. I looked like Tony Soprano in a meatball eating contest. I'm up here and I'm sweating and swaying, and there's a wall beside me. And also keep in mind, I'm very sick at this point. I don't know what I had. I had flu-like symptoms. My throat was inflamed. All sorts of horribleness going on.
You also sang at their wedding.
I did not. That's not true at all.
At their no.
Nope. Ted sang at ours.
That's what it was. And it was beautiful.
But listen.
Okay, sorry.
There was
Misinformation.
There was a wall, and luckily there was a wall for me to lean on. And in the middle of the reception, I felt tap, tap, tap on my shoulder. And I go, what? Turned, and it was Cody behind me.
Hi, Cody.
And he goes, hey, man, you look real bad.
Oh, no.
And I was like, I feel real bad.
Oh, no.
But I made it through.
You made it through.
And I did not upstage Sophia.
You didn't, thankfully.
Because then there's a heat wave coming. I don't need two high-pressure systems coming at me from Sophia and you.
No.
I can barely handle one of his.
I know.
Anyway.
Well, what you been up to?
Eating deli meats.
Yes.
Trying to stay upright.
Yeah. It's eking through my pores.
It's a full-time job. Trying to stay here.
Do you have a honey ham aroma today?
Well,
you sure you haven't
she
switched?
said to me every day.
Sure you haven't switched to ham?
I come in every room just reeking to high heaven of ham. There's a title.
Wow.
What have I been up to? In-laws, the Martins, were very sweet and took Lindsay out for her birthday.
She
coming
got a
up.
big birthday
and
coming
they,
up.
they
Happy birthday,
yeah,
Rimsey.
huh?
That's my song.
It's pretty good. It's better than Heat Wave a Coming. It's
really
the B-side, but it's better. Just took us out to dinner and
Where'd you guys go?
Stock and Bond.
Oh,
It was delicious.
did you get the seafood tower?
No, that's
it's so opulent.
It's ridiculous. It's over the top.
We honestly, I sometimes lay awake and feel guilty about it.
There's people.
But you needed it that day.
That day I did because my dog is dead. Listen, guys. But then so that was great for her, and she got to get celebrated by her family. And then last night I got the chance to see an artist who I really, really love, Medium Build at Ponyboy, and he put on a very wonderful show.
That's awesome.
One of the best shows I've seen in a very, very long time.
Whoa.
Incredible. Got to see
High praise.
Got to see dear friend Tom was there. So it was nice. It was just a kind of a weekend of doing that sort of stuff and all that. So nice.
Nice.
What about you?
Well, we had a pretty low key. I'm going to start with the weekend.
Okay, go ahead.
We had a pretty low key Friday night. It was lovely, fajita night. Mm-hmm. It was delicious. Mm-hmm. Saturday was a big day, probably the busiest day I've had in recent memory.
Okay.
Saturday, I woke up,
and that was it. That's why it was the busiest day I've had.
Period.
I can't imagine a busier day.
Period. So my friend Becky, hi Becky.
Hi Becky.
Had invited me to a brunch.
Sure.
Now, this was a brunch at her church.
Sure.
And the theme of this brunch was the power of books to yield.
I wanted you to say this, the theme of said brunch.
Said brunch.
The aforementioned brunch.
Yes. Was the power of books to yield kindness and love in children. And Kirby McKenzie, who is a new friend, married to...
First off, I love the name Kirby McKenzie.
Isn't it great?
Love it. I want to just say it over and over.
She's great.
Kirby McKenzie.
So good. She is a librarian.
I would join a cult that was fronted by Kirby McKenzie just because of the name.
I'd be like,
I'll follow Kirby McKenzie to the ends of the earth.
It's a library cult that yields kindness in children.
You have to read in this thing?
Yeah.
Just kick rocks, Kirby McKenzie.
You get
out of here.
But she is a librarian at Ellen Ochoa Elementary in Tulsa. Now, she, years ago, was on the Ellen DeGeneres show.
Oh,
yeah.
Kirby McKenzie on Ellen DeGeneres?
Yes.
Hello.
Because she had started a summer reading program for the children in her district because she and her fellow teachers had noticed that their children were doing the summer slide where, you work to improve literacy rates over the school year and grade level reading.
Then you backslide.
You backslide in the summer.
You get on the slip and slide and you go backwards.
That's right. And so what they discovered is that children in her district were in what was called a book desert.
Okay.
So it's a lower income school.
Sure.
At this time it was. And she was at a different school. And so what they did...
She goes to a different school.
What?
No, that's just my favorite. It's my favorite. It's on
Mean Girls.
Well, no, she doesn't even go here.
She doesn't even go here.
It's on an episode of The Office where they go around and they talk about like all the people that are dating or whatever. And Kevin says that he has a girlfriend and they go, who? And he says, she goes to a different school, which I think is the funniest response.
Could be problematic. But anyway, she went on the Ellen show because she had been driving around crates of books in her, in an old broken down car in the summer. But they noticed that literacy rates increased when kids could have access to books during the summer.
That makes sense.
So Ellen gave her a $25,000 big check.
Yeah, the big check.
And a bookmobile, like a bus.
Yeah.
And the coolest thing about it is you enter the front and you get your books and then you slide out the back. There's a slide.
That's fun.
Isn't that fun?
So that's like that's the opposite of the literary slide.
Right.
But it's the positive one.
Right. You slide out into higher literacy rates.
They're taking it straight on.
Right.
Thumbing their nose in the face of the literary slide.
That's right. But she was...
Cha-cha slide. That's right. Electric slide.
But she was the speaker and she was amazing. Absolutely amazing. So passionate, so driven, so darling. And this
Kirby McKenzie.
Right. And this room was full of women, many of whom were former educators who were passionate about literacy. And I don't know if you know, we're not going to get political here, but it's a tough time to be a teacher in the great state of Oklahoma.
Sure.
It's tough. We got some stuff going on right now.
We do.
And it's not okay.
And we don't have to name names.
We don't have to name
I
names.
think we know where it comes from.
We do. And coincidentally, recently, Kirby was attacked.
McKenzie
was attacked publicly by some of these.
I'll tell you this
people
right
in question.
now. You want to come after me? You come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40. You go after Kirby McKenzie?
Right.
I'm
darling school librarian.
I'm lopping heads off. I'm coming in here. I'm coming in here with the fury of 1,000 Dewey Decimals. You cannot stop me. You come at Kirby McKenzie, you're getting the Dewey.
You're getting the Dewey. You're getting Deweyed.
You're getting Deweyed right in your decimals.
Listen.
You come at Kirby McKenzie, you're getting Deweyed right in your decimals.
And with that, we have propelled ourselves to the center of the state education
Let's
debate.
go.
If that's the title of the podcast, we're doomed.
You want it? You can catch these hands. You want to come at me?
Well, listen.
I've been reading up on martial arts. I know what I'm doing.
Okay.
You want to come at me? You might get trapped in between my friend's encyclopedia and Britannica.
Well, she has done so much, just so much for schools in Tulsa and for literacy rates in general in our state. She's darling. She's wonderful. I highly enjoyed it. She had the whole room behind her.
She's beauty. She is grace.
She is. And she has started a foundation called Gaining Ground. And they're doing great. And I would like to call attention to anything she does. But it was just so inspiring to be in a room full of passionate women who were united behind a cause.
Who are united behind a cause and avocado toast. It was
We had quiche, actually.
Oh.
It was delish.
Cool.
I love a quiche.
Quiche is good.
Mm-hmm. But it was great to see Becky. It was great to see her sister, Sauce. Hi, Sauce.
Hey, Sauce.
And their sister-in-law, Melissa, and Kirby, and meet some new friends. It was phenomenal. Crindy was also in attendance at said brunch.
Of course she was.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, I just wanted to draw attention to Kirby McKenzie, to her foundation, Gaining Ground, and to the issues we're having.
Listen.
We're not getting specific, but I think we all know.
We're not getting Pacific, but listen, here's the thing
getting Atlantic.
We're not getting Pacific about the library because here, guys, we like to keep it high level.
Yeah.
And we're here for
when they go low.
We're here yeah. We'll high road a person. Yeah, I'll high road you good.
Yeah.
I'll make you feel this big.
That's not what we mean.
No.
By going high.
It is.
Road.
It is.
When they go low, we go high. Road. So I started my Saturday out with that. It was fantastic. If I could start out every Saturday with a brunch.
Book brunch with Kirby McKenzie.
Listen.
With a book brunch, quiching with Kirby. Welcome back, everyone.
Totally. But then we had sports on Saturday. Big surprise. But what was great about this Saturday with sports is that we were all able to go to all the games. This was our first one. Because I haven't gotten to see Hope play soccer at all this year. Because the games have overlapped with Asher's football.
Because you're a bad mother.
No.
You're like Peter Panning on Hook when he just shows up at the very tail end of Jack's baseball game and he has the camcorder and he doesn't see it.
Okay. That's not what happened.
You're Peter Panning.
I'm not Peter Panning. You're Dewey Decimaling.
It's hard.
Jeff is the coach of Hope soccer game, so that's why, one of the coaches, and that's why he goes to her games, and I go to, it's just how it is.
But he's on the clock. He's working hard. He's making subs. Not making sandwiches, like making substitutions.
Subs. That's his job.
Calling plays, giving out halves of orange.
Yeah.
Capri Sun.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, a post game Capri Sun.
Ice cold orange. Oh.
Ice cold orange and Capri Sun was manna from heaven. Tip tops. Mm-hmm. Citrus.
So citrus. So we got to go to all the games. So Hope's team is now called the Bobcats.
They changed mid-season.
Mid-season. Did I tell you that?
That's unacceptable behavior.
I still don't understand what's happening.
Who am I to cheer for?
I don't know. And literally, I had that moment.
Screaming, what do they used to be?
Pink dragons.
Pink dragons.
The bearded dragons.
Go bearded pink dragons. And then in the middle of it, some mom just walks over to me and goes, they're called the Bobcats now.
Well, none of us knew. On the sidelines, I was like, go pink. Nope. Go I don't know. What?
Soccer.
Go girls.
Go soccer.
Go girls.
Can't come in the decimals.
No. So we did that, but they lost in a heartbreaker. But I'll tell you what they did.
I'll tell you who wouldn't.
Hard.
I'll tell you who wouldn't have lost. The Pink Dragons. That's who.
The bearded dragons.
The bearded pink dragons. And now they're some sort of like unknown floating in the ether.
That's not true. The Bobcats are making an appearance, actual Bobcats, all over the Nextdoor app. I don't know if it's Bobcat season, but bring in your pets is what I'm saying.
Is there a Bobcat season?
I don't know.
I just got rid of the Mississippi Kites.
I know.
And now Bobcats?
We can't even breathe. Can't relax. Can't breathe.
Can't breathe. Bobcats.
Out here
in these streets. Bobcats.
Bring in your pets.
Next thing you know, I'm going to be getting attacked by a pink dragon. Yeah. Somewheres.
Oklahoma, that's where. So then we went out to Choctaw for Asher's game. For football.
Okay.
They did great. Before the game, this was so funny to me. So Asher's in the 6th grade. Mm-hmm. It's his last year in this league.
Okay.
So the team that they played, Choctaw Blue, before the game had a homecoming of sorts, a senior night for their 6th graders.
For the 6th graders.
It was their last year in the league.
Okay.
No, it was darling. So what they did is, because they have cheerleaders as well.
Sure.
For their team. So they would have the boys come out and stick out their arm, and then a cheerleader or two, because there were more girls than boys, would loop their arm in. To a person, they did it wrong. Because, the fella's supposed to offer his arm first. Yeah. The girl's supposed to, loop through.
Loop through.
Not the case.
No.
The girl went out and was like, meow, and the boys were like, I don't know. But they had done a thing where over the announcements, the guy was saying, this is, Blake Johnson, and when he grows up, he wants to be in the NBA and the NFL. Just the cute stuff that kids say you're like...
At any point did you go, not gonna happen?
1 in a billion chance, Blake.
Be a CPA. Those are the initials you need to be chasing. You're not in
your business degree, Blake.
You're 5'4" and you're slow, Blake.
It was so cute.
I saw you out there. I'm looking at your dad. He's a weeble over here.
Just crushing dreams.
Is your dad the one in a fanny pack over here?
Stop it. But no, it was just so cute because they all had these like grand visions, and you just think, oh man, yes, if we could all just have that kind of...
Learn a trade, Blake.
Get your welding certificate. You'll always have work.
It's good. There's always jobs.
Be a phlebotomist, Blake.
You've got this. You're aiming high, but let's a little more to the middle.
Be plan B, Blake.
You're gonna rise to the level of your mediocrity, fella.
Stop it.
This is the last time you're gonna have 2 girls on your arm. I promise you that. This is Blake. He likes PlayStation and Hot Pockets, and someday he's going to be the starting quarterback for the Patriots.
No, but it was just so cute. When you were in 6th grade, what would they have said about you?
Here's Brandon Birdwell, and as you can tell by the mustard stain on his shirt and the protuberance on his midsection, he's a hungry boy. Brandon aspires to be the world's most powerful competitive eater someday and win the Nathan's Famous Hot Dog Eating Contest more times than any other eater.
Stop it. What would you have said for reals?
This is Brandon. They had to find a special belt for him on these football pants. Oh my gosh.
Stop it. No, for real, what would you have said?
Ladies and gentlemen, taking the field, number 37, Brandon Birdwell. He aspires someday to open a restaurant empire and have it fail right underneath him. And then he's going to wind up back at his house talking to his sister on something that will be called the internet.
Stop.
Here's Brandon Birdwell. He aspires to win the National Pog Championship.
Probably in 6th grade. That's it.
They wouldn't have said the NBA, I'll tell you that, or the NFL.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what they would have said about me.
You probably would have said some kind of sports.
Perhaps.
Yeah. I think I would.
And said from the distance, someone in the crowd, nope. Boo!
And it would have been me.
It would have been you.
No, it wouldn't. I'd be like, yay, brother.
I hope someday maybe you realize that that's probably not going to happen, but good for you.
No, but I think I would have said at that time,
we'll be here when it doesn't work out.
Stop it. I would have said that I wanted to be the next Katie Couric.
Sure.
That was my dream for a long time.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, stop it. But what was so cute.
You're going to write copy for the news for a bit. But you're not.
That's going to be it in the news for you.
You're not on air, sweetie. Start a podcast.
There you go.
Birdwell's Face for Radio.
Stop it. No, but okay, so these were the two cutest things. One of the boys said, it was like what their future goals are, but what they enjoy doing right now. One of the boys said what he enjoyed doing right now was beating his sister in Uno.
Sure.
His sister was sitting right next to us. She had to have been at least, I'm going to say 15. Too old for what happened next.
Oh, no.
He said his hobby is beating his sister in Uno. And she stood up and louder than I've ever heard anyone say anything. She was like, you lose every time.
Oh, my God.
And then I think her mom gave her the little ting, ting, ting.
That is wild.
Crindy was with me and she was like, what just happened?
That sounds like the worst person to play Uno with ever.
You lose every time. And it was like, this is your brother's moment. Give it to him.
Yeah. He's gonna
give it to Blake.
You're gonna be real mad whenever Blake gets that big signing bonus in the NFL.
That's right. You're not getting any of it.
You're not getting any of it. You'll get $1. Uno.
Uno.
He'll hit you with the reverse.
Yes.
Uno.
Uno. Dolor.
Yeah.
Is that what we say?
Sure.
Dolor.
Yeah.
No, that's not right.
Dolores.
Dolores.
Dolores would be
Dolores?
dollars. Yes.
Uno Dolores.
He'll give her one lady named Dolores, and you're gonna hate it. All she does is complain. Shut up, Dolores. You lose every time.
Oh, Dolores. But this was so funny to me because, you know, in 6th grade, you haven't reached the place where, like, I mean, but you're starting to notice, like, you know, you're starting to kind of notice the, you know.
Go ahead.
Guys and
Go
gals.
ahead. Go ahead, doctor. Tell us about it.
Guys and gals are starting to notice each
Welcome
other.
to Puberty Corner with Pastor Ashley. You're starting to feel things. You're starting to notice that your body's changing. You're starting to get smells. You see a girl walking down, you get little butterflies in your tum-tum.
Stop
You say,
it.
maybe that's a girl I'd like to take to the sock hop. Maybe take her down to the fountain drink. Take her down, buy her a Crunch Bar on the family's tab. Take her down to the buy and buy, get her Slurpee. And that's called puberty, kids. When you want to buy a gal a Slurpee because you got butterflies in your tum-tum, and it's not just the bad curry.
Puberty.
You got a
Corner.
spicy case of puberty. You're changing every day. You're growing, you're changing, your smells rearranging. You're gonna be a man someday. Puberty Corner, sponsored by
I was waiting.
Hanes.
I was waiting for the slide whistle.
You can't sing Puberty Corner without the slide whistle.
You really can't.
It's the perfect punctuation.
It really is.
Puberty Corner. Mommy, what's happening to me? Where are the birds and where are the bees? Puber doober doober doobie. Bam.
Puber duper duper.
You gotta make the syllables work. I don't have any other words. I'm going through a little super duper uber case of puber doober doober doobie. Oh my gosh. Hello, guys.
Okay.
Puberty Corner is a new segment.
I don't want it.
This is
want it.
this is going to be the thing.
You're going to be standing in the corner alone.
We're gonna get a national tour going to middle schools.
No, we're not. Honestly, I love middle schoolers.
Oh my
that would be fun.
Doing Puberty
if
Corner
you-
on the road.
guys want to trust your kids? Bodily education to anyone.
We're the ones. We're the ones. We're doctors. We're puberty doctors.
Why is this so funny? I don't know. I think it's because, okay, the kids, they're starting to notice each other.
There you go.
There we go. Circle back. And so they would have to link arms. And so they would kind of stomp out there and just be awkward. And then they'd hold each other's arms. And then they had to stand there while they read their things. And then they walked off. And you know that the cheer coach who was supervising this whole thing had told them, you have to stay linked up until you get to the edge of the turf.
Yeah.
Because they all did.
Yeah.
And they all got to the turf, and immediately they broke and did the Napoleon Dynamite run.
Yeah.
Like away from each other. Just every time.
Just off to dry their sweaty hands.
Yes. and the girls ran under the bleachers and were like, oh my gosh. Well, it was the cutest thing ever.
Listen.
Oh, man, that was funny.
Puberty Corner, guys. Welcome back.
Okay. Speaking of
Go ahead.
homecoming, it is homecoming week at Harrison's High School.
HOCO
Is what we say.
HOCO.
And they're having dress up days every day this week.
Okay.
And I sent you a picture of him this
You
morning.
did. It was solid.
They could choose today to dress as either a barbecue dad, barbecue daddy,
BBQD.
or a soccer mom.
Well, naturally he chose barbecue dad.
Yeah. Well, honestly, there was some talk about switching.
Swip swapping.
But we couldn't pull together a soccer mom. Even though I am one, I don't have like
You're
a personalized.
like a cool mom.
I'm not a regular soccer mom.
Cool
I'm a
mom.
Cool mom.
Cool soccer mom.
I don't have like soccer ball earrings
Yeah.
or like a T-shirt.
Because you have self-respect.
Well,
Some days.
Yeah. I'm all about supporting your children. I wear the team colors. I don't know what the team name is.
I don't know what gear to wear.
I would dress like a bobcat.
Is it a Bearded Dragons Day or a Bobcats Day? I don't know.
I don't know.
Is it a Grill Daddy Day? What sort of day is it?
I don't know. But I'll tell you what we did do with items from our home.
Your dailies.
Our dailies. That's what you said.
You dug through your dailies.
We did not have to purchase one item. Guys, he was G'd up from the feet up.
Yeah, he was.
He wore his fly fishing sandals.
The G stands for grill.
Grill daddy. Fly fishing sandals.
Yeah.
With some socks that say number one dad on them.
Sure.
Those are Jeff's.
Yeah.
Khaki shorts.
Which I take offense to.
Why?
Because I'm the number one dad.
Well, we're not going to give you those.
Well.
Take offense to it with your own family.
Yeah. Well, okay.
Thank you.
I have nowhere else to go with that.
Thank you.
Well, no, you're not welcome. And and frankly, I'm here with it.
Okay.
I'm here.
Okay. So yeah, and then khaki shorts, and then he wore an apron that says "Caution, Man in the Kitchen."
Solid.
Also Jeff's.
Yeah, sure.
And then the Kirkland signature hat.
Jeff wears that apron to like board meetings.
Yes.
Just to let people know he's cooking something up.
That's right.
Caution.
Caution.
Man in the kitchen.
Right.
And, then
And if you can't handle the heat, wave.
get off the porch.
Get out
Get out of here.
of the cricket infested
If
sanctuary.
you can't handle the heat, get out of my cricket infested wedding.
What? But yeah, so dress up days, which are so fun. And I will get into a dress up day. Here's the rest of the days. Flannel day. Too bad it's 95.
Yeah, it's not.
Favorite music genre day.
That could also double as flannel day for some people.
Totally. We're going grunge.
Yeah, so it's double flannel.
Extreme weather day.
Okay.
I said go wind.
Go as Al Roker. Just doing the forecast all over the place.
Yes.
Now here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
In your neck of the woods.
I'll go as Emily Sutton.
Yes, local.
Local.
Local weather woman.
Local weather gal.
She's lovely.
She does the weather.
I enjoy her.
She does it.
She does it. And then the last day is like a pink out day
Okay.
where they're wearing all pink.
I like that. You know, hey, hot take, spicy take. I really like the color pink. I'm a big fan of it.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's good for your complexion.
I don't know that it is, but I like the color pink.
I'm wearing it right now.
A lot of my music gear, I got special editions that are pink because they're so loud and in your face. I'm just a fan of it.
Ever since doing my colors, My color palette.
Yeah.
I'm a soft summer. There's a lot of pink in there.
Okay,
I've
well.
tried to embrace it. In fact, the other day as I was putting
As
up
a Nosferatu, there's a lot of pink.
we got to try to warm it up.
You gotta,
is what I'm saying.
You gotta warm this clear flesh. You grayed out
Pallid.
1920s monochromatic flesh face.
Yes.
Throw some pink on
Is this podcast in black and white?
Kinda.
No.
No, this is Technicolor. This is as bright as
turned it up.
This is as bright as we get. Our contrast is pegged to the right.
Turn the ring lights down, guys.
Guys, we literally can see your organs. You're a human X-rays.
Yeah, but I've really noticed that I have a lot more pink in my wardrobe now. I'm really trying to embrace it.
I
would
it.
say since I
Go ahead.
determined my color palette, my pink stuff has increased fivefold.
Okay, fivefold.
Mm-hmm.
It's a big swing.
I know.
Respect.
Ask my friends.
If I could ever find them.
Welcome to Health Corner.
Welcome to Health Corner, a subsidiary of Puberty Corner.
I'm still boochin'.
Oh, okay.
I'm saying welcome to Health Corner.
Welcome to Puberty Corner.
No.
Go ahead. Welcome to Health Corner, colon.
I'm still boochin'.
Welcome to Health Corner, colon, still boochin'.
No, but I have really been.
You've been booching it up.
I have.
You're
I've been
in
jonesing.
You're in your booch season.
It's my booch era.
That's welcome. Gosh, Taylor Swift's booch era. She could write a whole record about kombucha, and people would be like, "This is the most genius. It's fermented. It's bubbly.
It's good for your gut health.
Sing it, Taylor." You show up at the concert dressed as booch, just a big booch outfit.
Everyone's shaking it up and just spraying it.
Spraying booch.
It stinks at those concerts.
God, can you imagine a bunch of booch-soaked Swifties just slinking out of Dallas Cowboys Stadium?
Sloshing in their heels.
Sloshing in their heels. Slip sliding. They soaked and ruined all of their friendship bracelets.
Oh, gosh. All their fur and sequins.
Gosh.
Coated in sugar.
If Taylor Swift wrote a record about kombucha, I bet you kombucha sales would 10 times.
Oh my gosh.
It would 10x kombucha sales.
Well, news from the world, she's dating that fella.
That is my algorithm right now.
It's everywhere.
Travis Kelce.
He has a podcast since they've gotten together.
It's with his brother.
Mm-hmm. Since they've gotten together.
They're both the kids who actually made it to the NFL.
And made a podcast that's successful.
Yeah, it's been going on since before they started dating, though.
I know, but what I'm saying is, if you'd let me finish.
I don't think you deserve to.
Okay. Since they've gotten together, his podcast has skyrocketed.
Oh, I'm sure.
Because
I saw a stat that
Taylor's got the Midas touch.
I saw a stat that his merch, Kansas City
jerseys and such.
Chiefs jerseys with Travis Kelce stuff on it are through the roof right now. That's the Swift effect.
People are so easily manipulated.
As not Taylor Swift's target market, I can still tell you whatever she decides she wants to do is going to be the thing.
Tell you what you do. You let Taylor go like this and you link arms with her.
You link arms with her and you when they say, "Here comes Brandon," someday he aspires to link arms with Taylor Swift.
Yes.
That's it. You don't aspire beyond that moment because she's a make it or break it moment.
She really is.
Yeah, it's a lot. I've got a lot of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift memes in my...
Here's what, though. He needs to be real careful.
Oh, it's not going to go well.
There's so much pressure when you date Taylor because she's going to write a song about you.
Yeah.
But here's this. I heard this the other day, and this
she's
kind
gonna
of
make
made me
some.
laugh.
She's gonna make some pun about how she had to kombucha out the door.
Now we're conflating the two. But when this is what I heard the other day. Because he has a podcast and now a large platform. If this doesn't go well, you know what he could do? Bring on all the other exes.
It's a great move.
Right?
Listen.
Right?
And
we get the real story. We get the tea.
Listen,
the kombucha tea.
Tay and Travie and Swifty.
Listen.
I wish you all the best.
I hope it works.
But I
really do.
But I kind of don't. Because I want that podcast.
You want to tell all.
I want to tell all.
Oh.
Travis Kelce tells all.
Tells all. And all the exes come on. That Jonas guy.
That
The one she just split with, that British actor. He's lovely.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Jake. Mm-hmm.
John Mager.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Man, there's a lot.
There's too many.
There's a lot.
Harry Styles.
Wow.
Who else is she?
You know a lot about this.
I am a Swiftie. I'm not.
Swiftie.
No, I'm a big Travis Kelce fan, and he put her on the map, and so now I've been researching. There's been so many like memes in my thing about like people's like girlfriends and wives being like talking about how she put him on the map, and they get so mad. They're like, he's the best tight end in the NFL. Like he's a Hall of Famer already. What are you talking about? And they're like, no one had ever heard of him, and I think that she put him on the map. They're like, you shut up right now.
I know, it's great. It's so great. I don't know. Here's the thing about Taylor. We've talked about her before. We kind of missed the Taylor boat just because of our ages, I think, and where we are in life. But I do appreciate her very much. And I have come to appreciate her even more recently. I've been listening to more of her music recently. I really enjoy folklore.
Okay.
And Hopi's kind of getting into it a little bit. But I do hope that she finds true love. I think that she has a lovely heart. I think she does great things for her fans. She has a way of uniting people that is unparalleled.
She has single-handedly saved the kombucha industry. Single-handedly, with one booch tied behind her back. Listen, producer just sent me how much Travis Kelce makes, his salary. He is currently in the second year of a 4-year, $57.25 million extension he signed with the Chiefs. And he is such a drop in the bucket compared to what Taylor Swift makes. It's wild.
Wild.
You don't think about the guy making 60 mil on a couple years, and then, oh, by the way, my lady friend like reaches in her sequined pockets and pulls out this much money.
Yeah, in her sequined pockets. It's true. But man,
there was a lot of jokes about how she was seen coming out of his $1 million home. And then there was like a meme of like a lady walking into a trailer, and it being like, it's a Taylor walking into Travis Kelce's $1 million home.
Isn't that crazy? What a time to be alive.
Capitalism.
Right?
You know? Capitalism and kombucha.
Speaking of, in other news from the world, we've avoided a government shutdown until at least November 15th. Do you have thoughts?
Good.
Yeah.
It's nice to have a government.
Yeah. So we're in Halloween season.
Yeah.
It's October 2nd.
Man, can we talk about the shallowness of us that we spent 8-9 minutes on Puberty, another 8-9 minutes on Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. We spent 12 seconds on the government shutdown.
Yeah.
I literally said, it's good to have a government, donk, and then we moved on.
But it's worth mentioning.
Sure. Because people come here for that sort of news.
This is probably the most political we've ever gotten.
Well, listen, that's what when you get Kirby McKenzie in the mix.
That's what I'm saying. We'll fight for her.
I'll take a bullet for Kirby McKenzie.
I'm saying. So here we are. It's October 2nd. Do you have any pumpkins? Most importantly.
Just these pumpkins that follow me around in the back of my jorts.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, well.
Pumpkin bottoms.
I get it.
I got a pumpkin butt's what I'm saying. Listen, guys.
I get it. No pumpkins yet.
No.
I don't have any either. It's too hot.
It's too hot. And I feel like, give it a week. Mm-hmm. Give it a week.
Because it's coming.
Yeah, it's a week.
Cooler.
Yeah.
But this is how I know it's fall, even though it's 95 degrees outside.
Go ahead.
In my home, this is how a fall cannot begin until I have my pumpkin hand soap.
Okay.
Because each time I wash my hands, I just
whiff.
And then it's fall.
Whiff the pumpkin.
Yeah. And also, I turn on the twinkle lights on my mantle.
Okay.
And that makes me feel fallish.
Okay.
And I ate a delightful pumpkin scone today.
Yeah, you
also
are
delightful.
You are full blown.
I'm trying.
Where's your floppy hat?
I don't have one.
Meet the elderly man on my walks. He'll loan you his floppy woman's hat.
It?
Yes, I saw him yesterday. Oh, no, today. Floppy woman's hat.
With his Pekingese.
Pekingese. Dude was dumping corn for the geese. I'm telling you, it's like I'm in that movie Free Guy, where he just walks through life and all the same things are happening all the time.
Yeah. Or Groundhog Day.
It's like the guy in the lady's hat is yeah, it could be Groundhog's Day too. That's actually probably a better example.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Well, put your little hand in mine. And here he comes walking past with his corn in his hat.
Needle nose Ned. Ned Ryerson.
Am I right?
Right. Watch that first step. It's a doozy.
We put up our annual Halloween movie board in our kitchen. It's a big chalkboard.
Solid.
Put them all up there.
That's smart to organize it like that because it's real easy to get in the weeds and forget one.
Forget them or rewatch.
I don't mind that.
It is a bit overwhelming though, because our list has really grown as the children have aged. You know, their attention spans have increased. Their tolerance for scary things have increased.
They've started to notice strange smells.
And
gals.
Puberty corner.
But
we filled this out, and this cracked me up because Jeff is traveling this week, and he went through and marked all of the ones that he does not care to miss.
Oh, that you guys can watch without him?
We can watch without him. And this cracked me up. He went through with an asterisk. This is how seriously we take it. These are the ones he marked. See if you agree. Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, fine.
Frankenweenie.
I like Frankenweenie.
So do I. What's he doing?
Don't know.
Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. He's all in with the rest of the Potters. Doesn't care for the first one.
I do not watch the Harry Potters during Halloween season.
Christmas.
Here's
the thing. They can bridge the gap.
They can. They can be a Thanksgiving time.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Harry Potter season starts now.
And ends at Christmas.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then Casper.
Dude, love Casper.
Right?
I have to watch Casper.
Right?
Yeah.
What's he doing? And then Death Becomes Her has made it to our list.
That's a dark horse. I like that one.
Yeah.
But the very dark horse. I haven't thought about that movie in years.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Add it to your list.
Yeah.
It's great.
Haven't thought about it in years.
Anyway, that made me laugh. Okay, news from the Nextdoor app. This is from Brenda. Actually not. The name is protected. This is what it says.
This is from Dolores. You take her.
Dolores says, am I nuts?
Yes. Yes. The answer is yes. Stop there. Full stop.
I just slow cooked a brisket and the pickling spices were such a lovely aroma. I think instead of the oranges, apples, cinnamon, and cloves during the fall, we might have some competition. So what is happening here?
Dolores.
What's happening?
You sassafras.
Spicy takes, Dolores.
Spicy takes on spices, Dolores.
What's happening?
And yes, you are crazy. You're posting about your spice blends on the Nextdoor app.
I don't know. Am I nuts?
Yes.
And I thought it was going to be a big reveal. What was happening with Dolores?
She got spicy.
So that one was funny. This one is Lisa, name protected. Okay. Lisa got on there and posted a lot of things to sell. In the wrong section, I might add.
Okay.
The wrong section.
You're doing it wrong, Lisa.
Doing it wrong, Lisa. She put a picture of the grodiest Ugg.
One of my favorite words, by the way, grody.
Ugg house shoes.
Yeah.
Grody.
Grody toads.
Like dirty. The fur inside was dirty.
Yeah.
Tamped down.
Who wants them?
I could smell them through the screen.
Who wants them?
Ugg slippers make fair offer. We are open to offers, but no low ballers, please.
Only big ballers.
And I thought, Lisa, what are you doing?
Throw those away.
Those.
Throw those bacteria traps in the trash can.
Gross.
You are gross.
Because people wear their house shoes barefooted.
Yeah. Oh,
You're
yeah.
not wearing socks.
No. You can. Like fuzzy sock when it's
really cold. But these had obviously
sounds to me like Lisa
been worn out of the home.
Sounds to me like Lisa goes straight bare feet. Britney Spears in the gas station bathroom. Bare feet.
It was the picture was quite something.
Gross.
And I didn't know what to do with it. Okay, then there was Karen. The name is not protected.
Oh.
It's a picture of a robin.
Okay.
And all it says is "off our deck!" exclamation points.
Like, was she telling it to get off the deck?
I think so. Via the Nextdoor app.
I don't know that the Robin has a Nextdoor app account. I don't think it's going to respond positively to that sort of intimidation.
It just made me laugh once again. Go out there and shoo it off your deck, Karen.
Don't post about it.
Take a broom, wave it around.
Slip your feet into your house slippies and go out there with a broom, with a Swiffer.
I don't know what
off our deck.
What was happening out there this week?
Nextdoor app.
How is your algorithm?
As I mentioned previously, so much Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift news. Too much. More than I care to take in.
Okay.
Britney Spears dancing with knives memes.
Is she what?
And I don't know what decade it is, but also a lot of NSYNC reuniting
People
posts.
are so excited.
You gotta. I heard on a little snippet of a podcast on my algorithm that the holdup obviously is going to be Justin Timberlake.
Sure.
But
Because what are the other ones doing right now?
The rumor is that he wants 80% of the touring revenue. And if I'm one of them, I go, okay, and I go. But
why would he? Would he do that?
I don't know. That's what they said on the pod.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Those guys are his bros.
Well,
they gave him a start.
I'm just saying.
Why would he do that to them? This is their chance.
This is their chance. This is, I don't know. But anyway.
I would go to that.
It's a big one.
I would go to that.
It's a big one.
I don't have much new in my algorithm other than the jokes. And I will say the jokes are on point. Here's what I love about what's happening with my algorithm, at least the account for the pod, which, guys, if you don't follow us on the socials, and by socials I mean Instagram, CHWH pod. That's where we are.
Just do it.
Because we have fun there. And on Fridays, we post our algorithm roundup.
You do.
But what I love to see...
You do. As our social media manager, I have zero control of our social media. I don't even know the password.
It's intentional.
Yeah, I know.
You tried to gain control of it at the beginning, and I said, I don't trust you. I don't trust you.
It's been your mantra with me our entire life.
For 40 years. So what I love to see is when things pop up, I see you guys' names, our friends and family, our followers. And I love it because now I feel like we're all seeing the same stuff. I feel like we've hit that.
What she's saying is we've polluted all of your algorithms with nonsense.
And you're welcome. But so many of the jokes are you guys are liking them. When you guys like a joke, I see it and then I post it.
Yeah.
And so algorithm knows that we like this.
Zuckerberg
the jokes
gets
are
it.
great.
Zuckerberg gets it.
But I did see a funny meme this week and it said, bologna is just hot dogs for people who like pancakes.
Yeah. And it's great.
I love that.
And it's so true.
It's so true. What you been watching, reading, or listening to?
After a few year hiatus, am into season 3 of Arrested Development, rewatching it.
You sent me a video.
It's the greatest show that's ever been made, and I am really loving this rewatch.
Season 3, remind me, what's going on?
We're in Wee Britain.
Oh, yes. Which props to Charlize Theron.
She's great.
For doing that.
She just showed up. The episode I just watched before you got here was her first appearance. So
Rita.
we're getting into the Rita storyline.
Rita.
Listening to a lot of medium build in anticipation of his show. And those are mine. What about you?
Love that.
It's great.
Okay. Well, this weekend I watched The Golden Bachelor.
Not me.
And frankly, I am very disappointed. I had really hoped that you would have reconsidered.
No, I don't want it. I don't need it.
Okay. Do you know who was all about this, Jeff? He put an asterisk next to that. He wrote Golden Bachelor on the board. And I said, that's not a Halloween movie. And he said, I don't care. Don't watch it without me.
Because I'll tell you this right now. If Jeff was a single man, it's obviously much younger, but
Thanks for clarifying.
He would be a bachelor.
He's a silver fox.
He's the silver bachelor.
He's a salt and pepper fox.
He's a salt and pepper bachelor.
Yeah.
He's a spicy headed man.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bet you dunk his head in Dolores's roast.
Yeah. Give this fall spices a run for their
Get
money.
out of here, fall spices.
But no, here's what I'm going to say.
There's a heat wave coming.
Please do not sing it again.
In a combat bond.
That was my first mistake. As I mentioned it. You can't resist.
Don't tell me not to do a thing, because that's the thing I'm going to do.
Brandon, don't touch the stove. It's hot. Ow!
Be right back, guys.
BRB. Okay, so the Golden Bachelor, I thought his name was Jerry, because it's Gerry. It's Gary.
Oh, no.
He is so...
Gergich.
Gary
Gergich.
Gergich. When I tell you that this man is precious, you have to believe me. It opens with him talking about his wife that he lost, the love of his life. And how he cried.
And how he can't wait to start smooching all these trollops.
No, it was so darling. He wears a hearing aid and he calls him ear candy.
This is getting so much sadder.
It's so darling. He has daughters and they are precious. He had a love and he wants it again.
Everything you're saying about it is making me sad.
It's beautiful.
Just peepaws on parade, just out here. Did the Meemaws have like
they're beautiful,
sassy intros?
Yeah, the sassy. I'll tell you what, they scoured the nation for these gorgeous bachelorettes and bachelor, and I am all the way here for it. And if you know what's good for you, you'll jump on the Golden Bachelor bandwagon.
They just canvassed all the CVS and Walgreens.
No, they did not. It is darling. I'm all the way in.
Madam, would you like to find love?
Okay.
There's this refill in a script.
What I'm saying is add Gary to Kirby McKenzie. If anyone's mean to either one of them, they will catch hands.
I'll tell you this right now. Don't tie the lead weight of Gary Gergich around Kirby McKenzie's ankle.
No.
Let her fly.
They're both going to fly.
Ear candy.
And I'm here to lift them up, both. Anyway, what's your warm heart?
All of the sweet old meemaws on the thing with the stuff. No more. I will say, and this is, I use this kind of as one all the time, but show last night, like incredible, one of the best shows I've ever seen. And this medium build character is a very outspoken mental health person, advocate, but also dealer in his own life. Yeah. And a lot of his music is like around that. And not to be like sad boy Brandon, I listened to a bunch of his stuff when I've been struggling. Yeah. And seeing him play it live was really, really cool.
So powerful. So, love that.
Yeah, this is great. What's yours?
Thanks, sponsors Medium Build.
Seriously do.
My warm heart is my church pals. My church pals, the staff at the church, had a great day with them today. So grateful for them, and just so like-minded, so like-hearted. I'm grateful.
There's a heat wave coming and a coming.
Okay, but real quick, shout out to Lindsay. Yeah. Because when this airs, it'll be her birthday week.
Yes, it is.
Happy
birthday,
Lindsay. Okay.
Your song was better than Heat Wave Coming. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye.